What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a special unboxing of the HAYLOU X1 earbuds. Now, shout out to HAYLOU for reaching out to the channel and supplying me with these earbuds so we can go ahead and give them this honest review. So you know how we do here on RonOnTech. So let's get to it. All right, we are back in with the HAYLOU X1 2023 version. Let's go ahead and dive right in and talk price and specs. As far as price, you can get these for $27.99 only on HAYLOU.com. They come in colors of black, blue, as you see here, and white. All right, and as far as Bluetooth version, they rock Bluetooth 5.3 with codec support for AAC and SBC. They have no noise canceling because of their form factor. And as far as battery life, you can get about 5.5 hours on playback for the earbuds. When you add the case, you get up to 24 hours. As far as charging time, from 0 to 100, it will take about 1.5 hours for the earbuds. As far as water resistance, they are rated at IPX4. And so that way, taking these outside, getting caught in the rain, or being in the gym, not a big deal. All right, so again, sorry, not again, but moving on, starting with special features. You have 12mm dynamic drivers, that is, in each earbud. You have environmental noise canceling for clear phone calls. You have an ultra low latency for gaming. Of course, we will test that a little bit. And of course, you have touch controls on the earbuds as well as app support. So let's go ahead and dive in. I don't have anything here, so we're gonna have to man up and do it with the nails. The fact that I don't have any, but we will do it this way, right off the rip. There we go. Let's go ahead and get these unboxed. Savage way. All right. I like the presentation. You got the nice small box, picture of the earbuds and case on the front. Of course, you know, on the back, 24-hour battery life. Metal case, so there is no wireless charging. There you go. 5.3 Bluetooth version, and as well as 12mm dynamic driver. All right, we already covered that, but I wanted to bring that to your attention again. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this out. All right, I like the way this is looking so far. All right, so now we got the rail at the top, we got the case and earbuds. We'll sit that off to the side for right now. What we got in here is more likely the charging cable. Oh, well, they got this all designed up. Let's back up. All right, let's pull that out. You know, user information, user manual. We'll more likely take a look at that. And of course, you flip this up, you got the USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Already can feel that it's, yep, a nice, real small cable. We got plenty of them laying around, so we'll just package that back up. All right, so basically this is all that comes in the box. We can get this all cleaned up, and we're gonna take a look at the case and earbuds. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the case and earbuds. Let's go ahead and unpack them. Again, a metal case, so there is no wireless charging, but I do like the look. I like that matte blue. Got the gloss here for the logo. Let me zoom in a little bit. Tighten up on, there we go. And you see there, you got the HAYLOU logo on it, matte blue with the dark blue strip, or maybe even black. I'd say that's a black strip there. Very nice and clean all the way around. You got your USB-C charging port here at the bottom. I think that might have LEDs around it, but there it is. All right, let's go ahead. I like this. It's like a pebble size. A nice pocketable size for these earbuds, for this case rather. I like that. It feels like a pebble almost. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this open. And there they are, the earbuds. Let's go ahead and pull one out, take a look. All right, we got to remove this. Big ass remove on there, let you know. All right, let's go ahead and peel that off. All right, we'll put that to the side. All right, we'll do it for the left one as well. All right. All right, if I can get this off my finger. All right, there we go. Okay, well, we don't want to look at, well, we'll look at this one here, and you can tell it takes cues directly off of the original AirPods, and I guess the AirPods 2, AirPods 3, or whatever. They take cues right off of that. You got the all gloss finish to it. Nice, decent sized stem. And it has touch control, so you'll be touching here on the surface here, up here near the top, more likely. You've got your speaker, and behind that you have their dynamic driver. You got your mic down here for phone calls. Okay, you got noise canceling or environmental noise canceling mic there. Very sleek. I like it. I like the color anyway. Kind of long there, definitely taking cues from the original AirPods. So let's go ahead and put this in ear, and we're gonna take a look, see what they look like in your. All right, and as you can see here, there they are. Let me get this camera, get back in the camera view. I don't know what I was doing. All right, as you can see, doesn't take up a lot of the ear well, but does have a nice long stem. Of course, your mic's on the end of that, but again, your touch surface is right about this area here. Very light in the ear, very comfortable, despite being half in ear type style. Definitely feels good to have it in. Just wearing it even for that little bit of time, it did feel good to have it in. Very light in the ear. All right. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do some testing on these earbuds. And then we'll finish off with the sound test and my final thoughts. Stay strapped in. All right, real quick, let's go ahead and dive in and check out the pairing on this and see if it has that fast pair or not. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We got the earbuds open. Let's go ahead and pop them open. And looks like I'm gonna have to go into my Bluetooth settings here. Actually, you know what? I don't even think they're pairing right now. So let's go ahead and push down on. Let me see, we'll go ahead and push down on the pairing button here. It's real shallow here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a pairing button there. It's real shallow. I think we got it. All right, there's an LED around the charging port. I failed to mention that earlier. There it is. We got it in pairing mode, so we can go ahead and hit scan. And see if they get picked up. There they go. Took a little bit, but they are paired up. Not as fast as I would hope. I thought they would be able to just pop open and then they'll pair, but apparently not. All right, we'll go ahead and pair them up. All right, they are connected to the device, to my phone. All right. So now everything is paired up. So what we want to do now is we're going to go ahead and we'll walk through the app and see what they got. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Went ahead and downloaded the HAYLOU Sound app from the App Store, or Google Play Store rather. And okay, went in, checked it. There were no updates right off the top. Not saying that there might not be any coming down the pipe, but they do have it here. We are in, so let's go ahead and do a quick walkthrough. All right, let me pull my pen out here, AKA my stylus. All right, or pointer rather. All right, as you can see here, you've got the picture of the earbuds and their name underneath, which you can always edit. We will more likely go ahead and take care of that later on. Okay, up in the upper left corner here, you go in, it'll tell you a list of all your devices, HAYLOU devices that are connected and using the app. All right, now of course you got your status, which is with the screen we're here now. You got sound, which you'll go into. You got basic sound. These are your presets. You got pop, bass, rock, soft, and classical. Then of course you slide over. Then it goes into your settings where you will have functionality where you can do your left earbud as well as your right earbud. You only have double tap and triple tap functions here. So right now they are currently set as default. They're set as double tap on the left, play pause, triple tap on the left, skip back a track. And then of course you got play pause on the left, on the right earbud for double tap, and then triple tap, you will skip forward. I may change that down the line. All right, of course, down here in the settings here, and you slide up, you got sleep mode, you firmware update, and then we go into more settings. You can go and do factory updates. You could do clean pairing records. That means wipe anything that's paired on the device, on the app, wipe them out. You got your device information, which brings you the product name, the brand, MAC address for the earbuds, and of course the firmware version overall. All right. So then if you go back up, I think we covered, let's go back and let's take a look into sleep mode. You can turn that off and on when it's sleep mode. All the touch functions are blocked. So say for instance, you're wearing on the bed and you want to wear them to sleep in, which I could see some people doing that because it's a really comfortable, really light earbud, and it does not push into your ear canal, so you don't have to worry about that. But you want to turn that on, that way when you're rolling, like if you're a side sleeper or whatever, you're not doing any involuntary touches and like skipping tracks and pausing things and everything like that. All right, I can see that. And then of course, that is basically it. Oh, the plus sign here is where you can go in and add other devices. All right, so that basically, that is a rundown of the app for the HAYLOU sound app for the HAYLOU X1s. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and move on to our testing, like I said before, and then we'll go ahead and go into the sound test and see how these guys sound. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in, and what we want to try now is, first off, rather, is we're going to go ahead and try the mono mode test. So we're going to go ahead and get out of the app here, and we're going to jump into some audio. We're just going to put on the song. All right, so now we got music playing. Let me turn it up a little bit. All right, we got music playing. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take the left earbud out and close the lid. All right, music is still playing in the right earbud. So let's go ahead and take this one and put it back in. All right, still got music playing out of both earbuds. So now we're gonna take the right one out, put it in the case, close it. Music is still playing. So music does play in mono mode. So you have one in the case while the other one's charging, well, excuse me, one in your ear rather, while the other one's charging your case, man. Very good. Let's keep going. All right, we're back in. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna test the touch controls on these earbuds. So Brad, keep it 100. I left them at stock settings for right now, but we just wanna go through and see if they work. So let's go ahead and get Hall & Notes going again. All right, so now it says double click on either earbud, left or right, will play pause. So we're gonna double tap the left. All right, it paused. Let's go ahead and double tap the right. It resumed. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and double tap the right ear, or triple tap the right earbud, so we can skip ahead. All right, it moved ahead to the next song. We're gonna triple tap the left to see if we go back. All right, it restarted. Oh, I hit it too, sorry, messed up my time there. Let me turn it, pause. All right. I did it again. All right, 1, 2. We're playing now. 1, 2, 3. It started again, 1, 2, 3. And it went back. So barring my screw ups, they do work. I mean, there are other options, but I did not go into those. But the double tap and triple tap feature for touch controls do work. Let's continue. This is a mic test with the HAYLOU X1 2023 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the HAYLOU X1 2023 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the HAYLOU X1 2023 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the HAYLOU X1 2023 earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are back in. What we'll do is we're going to test the low latency or ultra low latency setting for the earbuds. So let's go ahead and dive into one of my videos rather. See if we got it. All right. Looks like the lip syncing is on time. All right, so there's no lag or latency when watching the video. So they are synced up perfectly, no problems. Let's continue. All right, we're back in for the sound test. So what we got now is we ran into a little problem with the HAYLOU Sound app. I couldn't do it in split screen because it would crash. So what I did is I went ahead, I got the HAYLOU Sound app running in the background, but I have our music app title in a pop-up window, so that way we can go ahead and manipulate both. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of listening through all of the presets. Again, there is no graphic equalizer for these earbuds, so we'll just have to abide by their perspective presets. All right, so let's go ahead. We got Old Money already queued up, so let's go ahead and jump right in. All right. We're gonna make sure we at our proper listening level, which we are. Okay. Now we're in default. As you can see, it's music sounds kind of flat, but you do got nice clean vocals, but you're not getting anything out of the no depth or anything like that with this one. So let's go ahead and switch over to pop. Again, now it brightened up a little bit the sound stage with the background instruments. All right. Still, bass is limited on these because of the form factor. You don't get that seal. But again, you got a lot of mids and highs in here. You can definitely tell that. Let's go ahead and go to bass now. All right. Now again, sounds it now got a little bit of body to it, but it doesn't. Still more high mids and high, more towards that end. Even on bass, and we go to rock. Now you can tell it dialed back the background instruments and brought the vocals up front. All right, let's go to soft. Again, I really can't tell. It just got a little bit. It's like it softened. I guess it lowered all of the entire sound stage. All right, let's go ahead to classical. Again, now it sounds the classical. Again, is bringing up the vocals, but it's slight. It's real slight. All right. Again. No graphic equalizer, which I think is a bummer here because even though despite their form factor, I think you could have some promise there. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Gosh. Let's see what we got. We're gonna go back to default. Let's go back to default. Again, you can hear the bass bump, but it sounds flat. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to pop. Again, a little bit more pop to the bass, a little bit more hit to it, but still a flat sound. All right, let's go to bass. All right, now we got Now you got a little bit more of a rumble to it. The sub bass rumble is next to non-existent, but still. Let's go ahead and go to rock. All right, now the bass has been turned down, but you still got mids and highs. Doesn't seem to be affected in that one. Let's go to soft. Now it's dialed back to mids and highs and dialed back to bass even further. All right, now let's go back to classical. All right, now classical brought back up the mids and highs. It brought up the bass just a little bit. Okay, so you're not really getting a lot of punch with these earbuds when it comes to like your heavy bass songs. You're more mids and high, and what's the word I'm looking for? You're more geared towards mids and highs for these ones. So let's go ahead and move on to our final song here. Let's get back to default. There we go. All right. It's going home. All right. Now this has a good sound to it to start off. Again, you can tell it's flat, missing the bass from the bass rumble from the drums and keyboard. But that saxophone right now kicked in is very sharp. All right, so let's go ahead and get into pop. Now that brightened up things a little bit. You can definitely tell the difference there. All right, but still, bass is basically non-existent. But that lead saxophone is very, very sharp. All right, let's go ahead and jump into bass. All right, now that brought bass up a little bit, but still leaning on that mids and highs. I mean, I'm loving the lead saxophone. I'm absolutely loving it. It's so clear, so sharp. I'm loving it, but everything else is falling to the detriment. All right, so let's go ahead to rock. All right, now rock, again, turn down the bass, but that mids and highs is really helping that saxophone. All right, let's go to soft. All right, now dial back the saxophone just a little bit. Still got that sharp sound to it. The background instruments are there, but no body, just sounds flat to me in that one. All right, let's go ahead and check on classical. All right, okay, now classical gives you a little bit more body, a little bit more of the background instruments. Bass is still flattened out, but if you like your treble and mids, your mids and highs rather, this is it. But because there is almost no bass in here. All right, so you know what? That was the sound test for these guys. I want to say, you know what? Let's go ahead and just get over to my final thoughts on these earbuds. Let's go there right now. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts on the HAYLOU X1 2023 earbuds. Now, off camera, I went ahead and listened to several other songs from different genres with these earbuds, and I still came up with the same conclusion that I did with my testing 3. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into that. As far as the overall, because I pretty much feel the same about each song. In the default version, the default setting was flat. Some of them enhanced the sound, and some of them did absolutely nothing to it. Or so again, you had some that flattened out. I think it was soft that kind of flattened out the sound a little bit, but other than that, I really couldn't tell the difference. After default, let me back that up. I think pop was another one that brightened up the last song, but it did brighten up the other two songs, but not as much. So, you do have your shining moments in there when it comes to those. But for $28, you get what I guess, you know what I mean? You get what you get at $27. I do like the way they look. I do like the case, despite the fact there's no wireless charging, but at 28 bucks, that is to be expected. But I do love the way this case looks. I love the fact that it's pocketable like that. I do like the way that the earbuds look in the ear. I've always not been a fan of this type of earbud, but they are very comfortable to have long term in the ear. I just wish these guys had an equalizer. If these had an equalizer in the app, I think these could be a really, really good sounding earbud where you could bring up that bass and give it the bass its due on these. That's the only thing I think that, other than that, multi-point, that's a thing of that's common now for a lot of earbuds coming out. They are running 5.3, so having multi-point shouldn't be an issue. I would like to see that in these. I know they're only 28 bucks. People are like, well, they're $28, man. What do you want in them? I mean, hey, if 28 bucks and you can give people multi-point connectivity for 28 bucks, I bet you these people will be all about that. I mean, they'll gripe about the sound, like if you got bass heads and everything like that, these aren't for you. If you just got something that some easy listening or anything like that, and you can get like maybe even a 3-band equalizer where you can turn up the bass a little bit, I think these would be for you. But there's some things that are missing, but for 28 bucks, I can understand why. I just would prefer that they have multi-point at least, because that's the way of the world right now in the earbud industry. Maybe HAYLOU will come out with a higher end that does have that. I'll keep an eye out on that for sure. But they do have their good points. Lightweight, got the nice touch controls, are nice and responsive. Let me see. I think that's about where I'm at right now when it comes to, because the sound, like I said, it needs an equalizer. All right, so I'm gonna stop rambling on this. Would I recommend these earbuds? I would if you have children or someone like going back to school and then you just need something to listen to. You can get them these, or if you're like a heavy traveler and you need a reserve pair of earbuds, something like that you keep in your bag all the time and you only pull them out for emergency purposes, these could be those as well. I definitely but it's definitely if you have children, young teens that want to hear some earbuds just to have something to listen to, go ahead, throw them, pair them up to a tablet and just let them go ahead and do that. That way, if they lose one, that's no big deal. It's only 28 bucks. But yeah, definitely that. All right, so a huge shout out to HAYLOU for reaching out to the channel, supplying me with these earbuds to give them my honest review. They are a really good set of earbuds. It's just some things are missing. I just put an EQ in the app, and that might turn some heads on these, especially for the price point. All right, again, this has been the unboxing and review of the HAYLOU X1 earbuds 2023 edition. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to join me on this journey as I continue to do unboxings like this, the Gauntlet series, I got ANC tests, special requests from subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified. And if you want to help out the channel, go ahead and hit the super thanks button in the bottom below this video. And any little bit helps. If you can't, I understand completely, but I still appreciate you stopping by and checking your boy out. And I'll see you on the next one. Give them an EQ HAYLOU, and you may have something. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.